Alright, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, Part 25. I have recorded this intro 3 times because I was going to stop and do side quest. Went to the map to go teleport, and you can't, so I have to do the main quest right now. So we're going to do that.
I pity those in the villages.
Just took down Bahamut,
Otto,
and our mother
how
passed away.
fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current status. Could be that they don't.
I suppose not.
We should call back the scouts.
Speak with Vivian. Gonna get a little story time.
How is it that every one of your little excursions press not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate?
I'm sorry I couldn't.
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bugs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will...
You believe there's one?
I don't know.
Yep, story time. I don't like your stories.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
That aside, our Pancrates. I think that he has to sound like a Greek philosopher since he's an old white man with a long white beard and he's mysterious and wise.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their pride? But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that telleth us, had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining You will forgive me, I hope.
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have a few new notes that might interest you. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. You wish to study the tomes?
Oh.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one.
It would. Actually, we had as many owls arrive while you were at the shell. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided.
When it rained.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any, which means...
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
All right. Well, on order of how we got them. So let's go, Martha.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but the rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters, what do you think?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
So I know I fast traveled, but I just want to think about this here.
You
How
don't
the
think they've
fuck did we run past all of them?
Them not. Not a chance.
You know? Like, where would we have came here from that's not surrounded? There's no way we boated, like... Because we come from this direction. I don't know.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These new attacks seem pretty fucking useful. That's kind of crazy good, actually.
It's over.
That was kind of nuts. Now, the charge time on Mega Flare obviously is extremely long, but
These men don't
did a
have
lot
the
of
look
damage.
hides.
If you've come to rob...
You are mistaken. We're here by Madame Martha.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introduction.
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed.
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of a can. They got wounded with them. They're not gonna make...
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two.
Not the right, left? Right, left. Right.
Are they?
Just left.
Shh, don't try to talk.
Mad dogs.
I'll keep looking to the right. Because Stable Ronaldo is attempting to beat Radon now in Elden Ring DLC. And he sucks. But it's fun to watch.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar, sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't...
Behind you!
It's a turtle.
Damn it! We need to get...
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do...
Fire and flame!
Too slow.
Because I want to see how much this does if I can get it to 2. There it goes.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think...
And yet again, you've pulled me.
I see you're all...
Martha!
Is something
The
wrong?
lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool way.
A second.
Feel like finishing the...
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without
Good to
us.
know that she likes to finish
Don't
the
you
job.
worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
And next wave.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
And should be enough to do a lot of damage, if not kill all of them. Go. Next wave is coming now. Don't like having to fight chocobos. Oh, they're all chocobos, man. This feels cruel. I should be able to just do that this time.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
That attack stinks, so I think we gotta save up. Get the better one to replace that. Oh, that's interesting. Well, 4 Mega Flare. And that is doing some kind of damage here. There we go. That Mega Flare is pretty sick, so I just gotta go in there and start dodging shit instead of running.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
I'm not a huge fan of either of the Bahamut abilities, but I really like
What did you find out there?
Mega Flare.
The same as Sir Wade.
Oh,
Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you
displayed in class chambers, used in crafting,
My lord. Oscar? It is an honor to meet. I am Oscar.
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. Well, go on then. It's not for me to... Yes. So, if it please you, my lord Marquis, I would learn the duties of a shield from...
But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me.
But a squire.
Would that really be so? You were a squire once? And a...
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any... I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
Right, is he following me now? No, thank God. Don't want that yappy little shit. Alright.
First we find Isabel.
I thought Isabel was supposed to be there.
Heard a bloke saying he saw
Because
ghosts
I
on the
thought
far
we
side
went
of
to
the wall.
Isabel. Her request to reach my... No, we went here to get the crystal.
4 left for more on the captain's orders.
Is that right? Ah, the remnants. It's not I. That's the ramp down to her place.
You heard what happened in the capital.
I can't do it. I can't. But you can.
Where's Isabel?
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. They've taken so many.
Akash.
And what of your mistress? Is she...
Oh, no. She went to the...
Then we'll look for her there.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
The
2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Can't really run that one, walk that one off, can you?
Please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital. Or what more would you have us?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look and protect them I shall. Because they are my charges. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town, but more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Oh, jeez.
I'll have a word with her.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so...
It was a noble effort. I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Hey, yo.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
She was
The
feeling
way the
that
survivors
too.
speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
Alright, talk to survivor.
You're a pikeman, yeah?
I've got family and more. I heard the flood was spread. Back of them glowing things found me in the meadow.
Leave that to him.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
I'm sorry, darling.
Did you see the
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph
Do you remember where you were?
on the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
You saw those soldiers. You saw them.
Alright. Alright, fine. Ah,
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
one sec. Gotta do something real quick. Bear with me. There we are.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Oh, there's 5.
Should I try?
Save your strength.
She's talking about that. No way would you ever need to do that for these guys. Walk that. Walk that. Walk them down. Walk them down. Down. Big jump.
Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
We're gonna get an overhead.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more.
I wish.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, milady.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the... it's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes. Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
One is easy. All right. Before we do that, let's check the abilities. Because I was talking about changing these. Okay, so we'll get rid of, in the end, we'll get rid of the flare breath. Okay, that's better. That does more of those now. They don't do much damage, but... bandits this time, right?
Sid,
Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill. Clive.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess. But the fact is...
What did you say to me?
Ah, as if by... Let's just say we've yet to reach... And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
Alright.
Suppose
Go
we
talk
just
to
follow
the
the shouting.
bickering lovers of this town.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going... We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies if we... And you cannot fill empty...
But what happens when...
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw... Come back when you're ready to talk like Adam.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid.
I was about to ask.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably... I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. These accursed skies. Or an entire city, for that matter.
Wished perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Speak with Lubor.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but if left to smolder, that anger and fear.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on...
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will... It may still be possible to... Before presenting them...
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save...
When all that fear and anger can be directed.
It appears we have a plan. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince...
As you wish.
Your face is Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Well, we get clowned on. I got problems.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, Commander of the Red...
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to...
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad? Are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblood and a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they...
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the bright. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
Root. I would have told him I don't need no fucking backup. Send my ass in there. What they gonna do? Give me 100. Fuck it. I want a challenge. I'll kill all of them in one hit anyways.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
Oh, just a couple bandits.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy... Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have if our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain.
All right, if it will help to protect... But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing.
She saw right through it.
No, I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced... Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Alright, well that's going to be the end of this episode. I'll do an abrupt stop, but thank you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again.